This one time at Olivet, I was noticing around campus that there was a lot of people that weren't really acting themselves. I know this happens a lot, but this was just out of the ordinary kind of stuff. I mean, this one day I was in the cafeteria for supper and I was just doing my thing, eating some food, and this guy gets up on top of a chair and he starts belting at the top of his lungs, "I'm a little teapot, short and stout." And I mean, he wasn't even really a good singer. I don't know what was going on there. I didn't think too much of it because people do pranks and stuff like that around Olivet all the time. But about 15 minutes later, a group of girls get up on top of the bar stools and they start singing "I'm a little teapot" also. This one guy was acting like a sheepdog. He was going and getting some sheep. And he came back and I guess he missed a sheep or something. So he went back to where he came from to get one more sheep, and he came back and I guess he had all the sheep and he was a good sheepdog. I was in Lowig. This guy stands up from his table and he says, "I love Beth." And he gets down on his knees and he actually proposes to this girl named Beth. She never really gave him a straightforward answer. She just smiled and gave him a big hug, so I don't know what that was about. But I didn't think too much of that because, like, I've seen proposals happen on Olivet campus before. About a half an hour later, somebody else on the other side of the cafeteria got proposed to as well. I've been seeing random death. People aren't really dying or anything, but people are reenacting like scenes from Titanic, and I guess the girl's the iceberg. The guy was up on the balcony of the ship and he was like, "I'm kind of flying, this is fun." Both fall down in a humiliating death. They're turning inside out. What? Why are my lungs coming out of my mouth? That was pretty graphic. There was one guy that acted like he was in a hot air balloon and evidently punctured a hole in his hot air balloon somehow. Yeah, he pretty much died. He fell to his death. Red Room, they were having a lightsaber battle to the death, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't actually see it, but my buddy Alex saw it down the Red Room. It was pretty sweet lightsaber battle. Just to let you know, I found out later on in the week that the reason that all these things were happening was it was some kind of initiation thing for this group called Omega. There was a bunch of new entries entering the group Omega, and I guess they had to do these certain things that were just really weird around campus, and that's pretty much why all this stuff was going on. So I guess that's all we have for you today. Be sure to join us next time on the show for this one time at Olivet.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, I just shout, "Tip me over and pour me out." I'm a very special pot, it's true.